Hi, welcome to Main Street Macro. I'm Neela Richardson. Well, it's a new calendar year and it is a 1 year anniversary for this vlog. Here's how we started.
What is clear is it's Main Street, not Wall Street, that drives the broader economy.
And 1 year later, here's how it's going. The economic recovery has been as unprecedented as the events that made it happen in the first place. But what we're as convinced of more than ever is that all of us, workers, employers, and consumers, have big impact on the future of the economy. So, in today's blog, we are going to give you the top 3 reasons why we are all economists. Reason number one, milk. It's really important part of the economy. You see, consumers have become very aware of prices and prices of staples like milk in particular. Consumers tend to spend more even when the price goes up. They don't stop by drinking milk. They just keep buying that milk at a higher price. And so the fact that consumers are aware of price increases shows that we are all connected to this broader economy. So, how is it going? Well, for a whole gallon of milk before the pandemic, how we started is at $3.20 a gallon. How's it going now? It's now up to $3.67. That's a 15% increase from pre pandemic levels. And this baby right here cost me $4.20 just a few days ago. So I think I need to do some comparison shopping. The second reason why we're all economists now, well, show me the money. You see, if you've ever looked at your pay stub or the pay stub that you have given to someone else and tried to estimate the expenses and how much you'll have after those expenses are paid, well, newsflash, you're acting like an economist. No, you're not forecasting the financial outcomes of global economies, but you are running your own household or your own business. The pandemic was a big hit to both workers and the businesses that they worked at. In fact, many workers lost their jobs. Businesses had to either, some of them had to close down or reduce capacity. Well, now 2 years later, businesses are back, and those that are back are hiring, and workers have a plethora of jobs to choose from. How it started? Well, it started with workers' total comp only up 3% from a year ago. How is it going? That comp, according to government releases, is now up 4.6%. Wages are going up because of all this hiring. The final reason that we're all economists now, well, it's about spilling tea. Now, this time I'm not really talking about gossip, though a lot of economists like to gossip. I know that firsthand. What I'm really talking about is a throwback to the Boston Tea Party. I'm talking about taxes. And we all pay taxes in some form, whether it's payroll taxes or property taxes or sales taxes. They are a present part of life. And in fact, during the pandemic, Congress used tax relief to help people get back on their feet. They provided tax credits to businesses and to families. Now that's part of the $6 trillion in spending that the Congress used to cushion the blow of the pandemic for the economy. So, how did we start? We started with pretty high debt levels in the United States. Debt to GDP was about 107%. How are we going? Well, debt is down from record highs, but debt to GDP is still at 122%. We're still sitting in the nosebleed sections of the debt levels. Well, this pandemic has taught us that all of us are part of the economic future of the economy. And that while there's a lot of attention paid on to Wall Street or to Capitol Hill, the one reason we started this blog a year ago is to show you all that you really hold the power, that the major parts of the economy are decided at the kitchen table and on Main Street. Thanks for watching the Main Street Macro blog. For more information on the week and the year ahead, please hit us up on adpri.org.